Yo, what is good? Each and every one of y'all. Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. If you are new to my channel, my name is Noah. Welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. And I wanted to come on here today because if you have been familiar with my channel over the years, you will know that yesterday was actually my 6-year anniversary on YouTube. So I uploaded my first YouTube video on September 25th, 2019, and I started posting on Instagram and TikTok about a couple years later. So I've been on those platforms as well for about 3 to 5 to 4 years. But 6 years on YouTube, I wanted to give you guys 5 different things that I've learned about content creation through YouTube over the years, because it's been something that has just been such a passion of mine and I've really enjoyed it. And I have over 1,000 videos up on the platform, so I think I'm somewhat qualified to speak about things that might help you if you want to start out in terms of content creating. If you want to start and get a foot into the door of content creation, these 5 tips are going to help you out a lot. The first one is consistency. Being consistent is one of the most valuable things that you can do, especially in today's day and age, where people don't want to post a video every day. They don't want to post a video every week. They don't want to post a video every month. Being able to be consistent with your videos. Now, consistency is going to look different for everybody, right? I would recommend starting out uploading maybe once every couple days. If you can do it once every day. I used to post every single day, but working 40 hours, I have a lot of other stuff going on in my life right now at the moment as well. It is an excuse, but hey, this is my channel at the end of the day. And so, but consistency is going to be your best friend when it comes to content creation. So you're going to want to get your reps in. You're going to want to post as many videos as you can. And honestly, at the beginning, your videos aren't going to be great. If you go back to my very first YouTube video, I still cringe at it to this day because it is not a great video, but I had to start. I had to get my foot in the door some way, somehow. I know I always wanted to be a content creator. Now, with about 6 years of experience, that is one of the biggest keys that you're going to need in order to start posting content, is to do just that. Just start posting. My number 2 tip and key, I feel like, for posting content in general is authenticity. Being yourself. Posting videos that aren't going to be different from the norm that you're used to watching, right? Making it your own. I feel like nowadays with social media, whenever YouTube and social media, the market became new, it was very common for YouTubers and content creators to stick to one specific genre, whether it was vlogs, whether it was pranks, whether it was beauty, whether it was gaming. But now we have an amazing opportunity to make your channel and curate it to how you want it to be, meaning adding what you feel passionate about to your YouTube channel, right? Not specifying one specific category of subjects that you enjoy, and this is going to cater to a bunch of different audiences, and you can really leverage your audience by posting a lot of different types of content, but specifically posting different types of content that you're passionate about, right? On my YouTube channel, wellness and spirituality is a main focus, but that's not all I talk about. I also talk about sports a little bit. I have spoke about my jiu-jitsu journey. I also post music. I post videos of me singing. I enjoy playing the guitar. I enjoy playing the piano. I enjoy singing. And so I also post that type of content. That is one example, right, of different things that you can post on your channel. Whether it's like comedy, whatever it is, whatever lights you up, whatever makes you feel good are going to be things that you're going to want to capitalize on and make a bunch of different types of content, so diversify it, make it authentic to you. Don't try to force a specific subject just because you know that it's getting views and attention. Post content that feels good and authentic to you specifically, because it's going to look different to everybody. And so that's my number 2 tip for you guys. Coming in at number 3 is actually going to be using viral sounds, using what is viral in order, playing into kind of what's going on in the world is going to be beneficial if you want to initially get a lot of views, right? Now, this isn't the most authentic thing to do, but you're going to want to keep up on trends. You're going to want to post videos that relates to what's going on in today's society, and if you want to kind of gain a little bit more views and followers. That's more of the views side of things, but I think it's a great tip if you want to build and expand your audience. Give your takes on specific things and themes that are going on within the world. Now, I will say this will open up yourself to a lot of criticism, so be okay with that. Feel comfortable with that. Which leads me into my fourth thing, which is understanding that you're going to get criticism. You're going to have people who do not like what you post. You're going to have people who look at your face who just don't like you, right? Based off of just what you look like. And I've had my fair share of criticism. Only having about 300 subscribers on YouTube, you still get it, so you're going to have to be used to people who you don't know commenting negative things about you. But understand that that's okay. That's part of the game. And also, you can use it as fuel, because people who comment something negative, at least they're commenting on your video. So it's actually giving you more engagement. Whether or not you enjoy or appreciate the comment, you don't have to respond to it, right? But understand that it will be there, and that it's a very normal thing in today's society to deal with negative and harsh criticism. So just understand that that is what is going to be a norm for your channel. Anybody who has made it, anybody who has became super successful on these apps, guys, have understood and have gained a lot of hate and criticism on their channel. That's just the nature of the game. It's just the nature of putting yourself on a public platform. And so that is my number 4th tip for you guys. The 5th and final tip for you guys is going to be, don't be afraid to take inspiration from other creators. If you like how a certain way of how somebody speaks, if you like a certain style of content that you're watching, feel free to implement it into your content. Now, this doesn't mean stealing content and copying what somebody else is doing, but we can always take inspiration. We can always take specific how people curate their videos and use it as part of our own. Take different content styles and strategies and use it for yourself. This is going to help you integrate kind of your own unique style when it comes to content creation and creating content in general. Is don't be afraid to gain inspiration from your favorite creators and creators that you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid to take inspiration from them and kind of do things similarly to how they do it. Like I said before, this doesn't mean copying them, but it means gaining inspiration and taking small things that you can use with your channel that's going to allow you to feel comfortable and feel authentic to you and what it is that you're posting. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something, gained something from this type of video. I am really grateful for all of the support that I've received over the years for you guys. I know my content hasn't been anything super special within the past couple of years, but I have been going through a lot in my personal life, and that will change. I will start to jump on the scene in a big way, and just get excited, because the type of content that I'm going to be posting soon will be very entertaining, and it'll be very inspiring as well. I just want to give a huge shout out to each and every one of you guys who have supported me this far. It's been an amazing journey, and though it's been 6 years, it hasn't felt like that. It still feels like I'm just at the beginning, which is a good sign for me. It means that I have just so much more life and so much more energy to give to you guys, and I'm just super grateful to do that. So thank you guys so much if you have been following me for over the years, or if you have made it all the way to the end of this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. But with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.